Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Lucid, and I am joined by a special guest this time, Grippa.
I'm
That's
very
right.
special.
So, Grippa, I got to get you up to speed on what's been happening the past couple rounds. All right. So,
Got it.
people finished expansion, and then people sent people to fight in the arena, and Croc Dog won the first one from Late Age Satis. And
Ooh.
it was very cool seeing him just annihilate people's souls. But when he won the first one, he got the Wraith Crown, which I thought was super lucky because he actually sent me a message. He was like, I really want the Wraith Crown. And then he won the arena and got the Wraith Crown. I was like, what the fuck? Are you hacking, bro? What's going on?
Yeah.
But turns out you can only get items that will fit in a slot. And since Crocodile only has a crown and miscellaneous, it really limits the choices.
He gamed the system.
So, yeah. But now the question is, how is anybody going to kill Crocdog with the goddamn Wraith Crown on? And last episode, we had an Ancient Kraken try, but he got some really bad dice rolls. So, you ready? Oh my god, people didn't even send anything. This is gonna be boring. I feel bad for pulling you in. I hadn't looked at the turn yet. You've got to be kidding me.
2 battles? What is
Oh my
this?
god.
He's got so
Oh,
many long that's
This isn't
hilarious.
even worth watching.
That is hilarious.
Oh, God.
Does he even have anything? Nope.
Relay just sending food
This
in.
was give him experience stars.
Please tell me Jotunheim did something cool. Oh my god.
That is hilarious.
Yeah.
Crown of the Mad. Oh wait,
There's only 2 crowns. So yeah.
Doesn't that replace his Wraith Crown?
I think
So now
it
he
goes
doesn't
into the
have it for next
library.
round.
So
Oh,
no.
it doesn't replace it? I honestly always forget to send things to the arena. So I don't know anything.
All right. Well, I tell you what, Grippo. This is only 2 minutes. It's not. Last time there's a whole list of battles, but apparently nobody has the tools to kill Crocdog. So he's just going to keep racking up the points until people feel like they have a kit. Let's see what they say. Sejovax, the Unclad deployed the stratagem of retreat. Okay. New Pelagia. So that happened. The plan was to get him before he got mirror image up. Didn't expect the skeleton retinue. Then he got first attack, popped my mirror image with bird, and insta killed me. Yeah, he got pretty lucky there. I'm not gonna lie. I went and looked at the battle log pretty detailed in the last episode, but I didn't actually see this. Safe to say I'm recruiting priests now. I'm also going to try and take 80 with knights. Not confident at all. Okay. Well, Grippa, we'll have you back on. But this was a really short one. So.
I've defended my cap longer than that. What is this, people? I'm so disappointed.
All right. Next time. Hey, guys. Welcome back. It's Lucid. Well, I guess actually in addendum, because I think I'm going to tack this onto the episode with Grippa. Because, yeah, not much happened. We have another round here. This turn 16, and I believe this is going to be a little bit of a slow one too, and we're going to talk about that. But first, let's watch the battles. Yeah. Jotunheim with the retreating... Oh, the fire and keep distance... Wolf Rider with the black bow, trying to feeble mind somebody. It's kind of clever if that could have worked. Did it? Yeah, it didn't even get the barb. And then we have End attacking Crocdog with a mounted commander, and Crocdog, of course, has the Wraith Crown, Burning Pearl, and a Stone Bird. And then he kills the Barbarian Chief. And I think Helheim might send a semi... No, it's a commander. So there's not much to talk about here. And some of this... I was thinking about... Like, this obviously isn't terribly interesting or fun when people are, doing one turn a day, and this is the outcome. I'm thinking about some rule changes for this. We won't do it in this game. I thought about doing it in this game, but I think what we'll do is change the points so that basically you get like 5 to 10 times more points from winning, which, doesn't... If everything's up by 5 or 10, it actually doesn't change. The difference would be that if you send a guy in, you get a point. So that way everybody sends a guy. And then if you win any matches, you also get a point. So the more matches you're in, the more points you could possibly win. And that would be an incentive to send somebody. And then if you're going to send him, you put something on him that, at least he might kill some other things and you get some points. I think we'll do that in the future games of this to kind of encourage more lively arena battles. And also for there to be something to do, even if you don't have a counter to the, ridiculous god that's in the arena. So that's turn 16. Turn 17... Fortunately, though, for you guys, things are going to heat up. Message from Hinnom. My champion is almost ready. Just waiting one more turn for all 3 iron skins. I should be able to survive a bite unless he rolls low, which can't be helped. Yep. And there's some arena battles. I think this might be the last one where there's not much happening. He summons a lesser fire elemental. And we have a new contender. Somebody has finally arrived. The bronze colossus. This guy is a huge badass. Now, the important things about this chassis are that it starts with very high base natural protection, which means when you amp it up with higher earth paths, it gets very high. Basically, 25 plus this goes to 30, and then you throw on some good armor. Now it's at 35. It has innate caster, which is really, really strong. It means even when it's in melee, it's going to be casting things. And you can't interrupt its casting. So it's very strong. He did manage to curse it, though, it looks like. So actually a kind of a big deal. Satis getting the Bronze Colossus cursed the first time it shows up. And then we have Yomi sending in a dude who's going to die. Oh, well, maybe not. Just commander fights. And, the Bronze Colossus kills it. Now, what is weird is that LA Arco announced that they were going to be sending in the Colossus ahead of time, so Crocdog didn't even bother showing up. That said, they only announced it, I think, 30 minutes before the turn rolled, so... Yeah, it was... Because I think this guy would have killed Crocdog. Because the other thing is he's inanimate. And I believe either inanimate or mindless, one of these will stop the combo, or stop the Crocdog bite. Alright, so that's turn 17. Turn 18, things are going to get cool again. Hang tight. Okay, here we go. Message from Yomi. I found a ton of magic sites this turn, but sadly most of it's death gems, which are of very limited usefulness compared to nature, earth, and astral. Air and astral. I'm at 14 death a turn and 11 in other various gems at turn 17. No astral, though. Hinnom, well, it looks like Croc was scared away. Fortunately, I made several sets of weapons, so I can just send my guy this turn, expecting to fight the Colossus. Why? Still in troll. That's going to be hard, though. Having taken a month to observe the arena is worthy of my attention. So Jotunheim's sending in somebody. Crixus the Undefeated. Okay, let's see. So Yis is attacking, and Yis has an interesting kit. It's got a shield, so it's going to be very high defense. But some of this is the parry defense, which versus certain types of weapons doesn't matter. Like if you hit super hard, you can get through the shield protection. But shield protection's pretty high. But she doesn't have much base protection. So really, when the shield blocks, it's going to be 13 plus 21, which is like 34. So it's not super high anyway. The Coral Blade, very good in Thug vs. Thug kind of battles because it's going to draw blood. But some things, I don't believe inanimate things can bleed. Maybe they can. And then it's blessed in luck. Already has luck. But it's... this doesn't make sense to me. If you put this on it, you run in an attack. You don't cast Holy Word. Maybe you do Quickness. I think you do Quickness. Scripting here is a little odd. Oh my god. So this guy, the other contender, it's Dio the Prophet, and he has Gloves of the Gladiator, which you almost never see. But they're special because they're 4 attacks. So it's basically like having 2 Swords of Swiftness in a way. Except you don't get the defense bonus, but you do get bonus strength and you get a bit of MR. Combined with the Horned Helmet, this is now a lot of attacks a turn, and he's got a lifelong protection. So there's going to be a bunch of distraction chaff running around. And he's got Key Boots, which are going to give him yet another attack. So in total, it's 6 attacks every round. Now, for clearing chaff out, the Gloves of the Gladiator can only kill 1 chaff unit a turn, because all these attacks must go on the same unit. However, these other attacks can kill other things. His Bless, again, to remind you, he's got Fate Weaving, Chill Aura, and Berserker. So, yeah, very scary. Next up, we have Jotunheim versus Hinnom. All right. And we have a Scrotty, with a Dusk Dagger and a Heartfinder and an Astral Serpent, and then he has a Horned Helmet for the Gore attack. Now, the Dusk Dagger is very good because it's armor negating damage. And it also, like the Coral Sword, will do Draw Blood, which will slowly bleed and fatigue out a target. Heartfinder Sword gives you a chance to one-hit kill an enemy, plus it's just a pretty high damage sword, right? You can see it does a lot more damage than the Dusk Dagger. Well, nominally, the Dusk Dagger's armor negating. And then there's an Astral Serpent, which has Death Poison. And so that's... If it does 3 armor negating damage, and if it gets through, it's going to hurt a lot. Now, the other thing is this guy presumably is going to do Quickness, or Quicken Self. So there's going to be 4 armor negating attacks around, because these 2 are going to go, and 1 and 2 and 2 checker die attacks around. For the Bless, it's basic. Oh, it's got Quickness on already. So I think it just runs at you. Oh, and it's got Flying. I don't think he casts anything. I think he just runs at you. Oh my god. Oh my god. What happened? He got killed through both forms? Melkort hit Scrotty for 18 points of damage, lost an arm. Why did that turn him into... Um, 44 points of damage, but exceeded maximum... Huh. What's weird to me is that turned him into a wolf. Let's watch this again. Because this chassis should have like 30 HP or something, right? Yeah, 30 HP. Earthmite. God, this guy hits so hard. So the first round, this guy hits. It gives him an affliction, I think, or, well, he has Battle Fright now. Scrotty missed Melkort. Scrotty's got very high attack. He should be hitting most. Oh my god, and he just deletes him. Alright, let's look at this again. So got hit with 18, and this was enough to shift his form, which is a little surprising to me. Melkort, you know, Liquid Body would be really good here. Melkort hit Jotun Werewolf with Gladiator for 49 damage. Wow. Hit him again for 6 damage. Hit him again for 27 damage. So, okay. The only thing that's weird to me is that this first form only lasted 18 damage. So I'm not totally sure on that. But yeah, wrecked him. Gloves of the Gladiator, boys. You never see that, but here you go. Just demolish this dude through 2 forms and 1 attack. Okay. And next up we have Hinnom versus Arcocephale. Arcocephale. Casting Swarm. Uh-oh. What is this guy coming in? A great sword of sharpness. So in some ways this is going to be really good because this Melkort is protection based as a thug. Like that's his main layer of defense, and this is going to get through a lot of that. And it has pretty high attack score. This guy does 44 damage, and he also, so this is still going to do 40 damage around when he's in melee. Quicken Self. This guy has quickness. Oh, swiftness. Does not have quickness, right? No. Fire Shield comes up. Not going to help here. Cast Lightning Bolt. This guy's pretty... Oh, he's lost his... Oh, no. I don't know when it happened, but he lost his Gloves of the Gladiator. When did that just happen? When did that happen? Because he needed that. Did he have it at the beginning? He did. Something happened here. Did a bug make his arm fall off? He still got it. That was it, this lightning bolt. It didn't say it, but the lightning bolt chopped off his arm. It doesn't say it here. Yeah, it doesn't say. But, oh man, so now he doesn't have Gloves of the Gladiator. Shockwave. Oh man, and he's almost dead, and he hasn't even closed in melee. And then Hand of Death for 49 damage. And it caster, boys. He just, you know, he was killing bugs and trying to wade his way through, and he just couldn't do it in time. He couldn't do it in time. He would have torn that guy up in melee, I think. Maybe. He had a shot. He could have been a contender. But it didn't work out that way. Well, there we go. I think we're going to call it here for this episode. So tune back in next time and see if there is an answer to the Bronze Colossus. Will Crocdog reappear? Will Hinnom get together another Melkort? Or will we see a Dione come in with guns a-blazing and tear this guy apart? All right. See you guys then.